Hey everyone, Gil here at Gray Man Prepping. Well, you can see by the clock there, it's after midnight. So today is technically the 18th, so I was getting ready to go to bed and figure, I might as well just, since everything's warmed up, loose, limber and everything else, I'm gonna, do some exercising tonight actually it's in the morning now. So I'm gonna do that tonight, morning, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes depending on what you eat, it can hit you a couple hours later, and all of a sudden you're wide awake. And so, I gotta pay more attention to what I'm eating so I can figure out what's causing these wide awake times. But I was following a bunch of my friends on Facebook that are back east, and they are getting hammered with a polar vortex right now. And I caught a little bit of one of the weather channels, and it shows everything coming down and heading to the east, and even worse than it was before, and showing significant warming across the the western states, Idaho, Oregon, Washington, Nevada, Utah, California, Arizona, and New Mexico. I'm not sure if Colorado was in there or not, but they also showed it showed significant warming and increased rains. One of the emails I got was talking about the rains in California. It says San Francisco Bay Area can getting upwards of 6 inches of rain over the next couple days. Well, parts of the Bay Area being like the Santa Cruz Mountains, and begins with a C up north in the wine country. The mountain areas are getting possibly 6 inches over the 3 days. Contra Costa County, where the staff sergeant's at, they may get 1 inch to 2 inches over the next 3 days, maybe. So whatever it is, what this winter is, getting exciting. So prayers and hopes go out to all those that are in the path of the really cold stuff hitting areas that are not used to it. And if you're in one of those areas, this, like someone else posted, how do you like your global warming now? Because the trends are it's getting cooler, not hotter. And so, we're going to be seeing more of this over the next several years. All right, well, I'm going to hop on it here, and I'll get back to you at the end here with some more information I've been saving for that. So I did about 25 minutes on the Gazelle, 180 calories according to its calorie counter. I was figuring on stopping about then anyway, so just as my knee started to go, ow. So, yeah. All right, so over on my other channel, Camp Pat and Pam the Compound, I put out a video, an update video, just a quick walkthrough of what's going on in the shop out there. And one of the things I didn't talk about on there that I want to tell you guys about is I've got the I'm moving stuff from one area from the big area into the small area of the shop. I'm just going to try to get as much stuff moved over there so I can start doing the OBS on the ceiling. As soon as I get the ceiling done, not the walls, just the ceiling, then I'm going to rent a blow-in insulation machine. Actually, I get free rental when I get the number of bags I'm going to need to blow insulation in up there. And I'm going to get the one side all blown in, and I'll probably do about half of it first, and then I will start doing the walls and start setting up the shelving racks and stuff. I got 2 shelving racks, big heavy-duty Gorilla ones over across the street, which I will bring over here. And then I got 4 or 5 out in the cargo containers, and I'll bring several of those over so I can put racks along the one wall and then racks along the west wall. And then once I have all that done, then most of the stuff I moved on the other side I'm going to bring back out, and I'm just going to keep in the small area all the prepping gear, including camping gear, backup stoves, extra tents, moving those totes, those black and yellow totes. I got several of them full of moving blankets, and so I'm just going to keep all the prepping stuff over there, and then I'm going to set up not the far east wall, but the dividing wall, set it up so I can put canned goods on there and move all of the dry goods out there as well, and put them in some of the black and yellow totes. So I got like what, 800 pounds of wheat and probably 300 pounds of rice. And once I get all that over there stored in those, then I'll take an assessment of what I got, what more I can put out there. I'm going to be talking with Ben Gilmore of Minuteman Prep, who also runs the poweredportablesolar.com website in his business, about getting about picking up one of the solar powered heat pump units. Basically, it's an AC or a heater on it, and I forget what it's called, the mini something or other, and hook that up in there to try to maintain the temperature in that part of the shop without being hooked up to the natural gas or anything else, and it'll be self-sufficient, and all you need to do is worry about is keeping the snow off the solar panels. So anyway, so that's what's coming up out there. And several people have asked me questions on it, and I've had several people call me about power stations. What's the best power station for running a refrigerator, or running a refrigerator and chest freezer? And the thing is on that, and I'm going to have to do a separate video on that. But it all depends on, you need to figure out what is how many watt hours does the refrigerator use in a day? How many watt hours does the chest freezer use in a day? Once you have the watt hours figured out, Then you multiply that by how many days you think you're going to need to run on that power station before you can recharge it. And then you double that amount for the battery capacity. That way, and you also you double that amount. Actually, you triple that amount for the inverter in case you want to plug something else into it. That way, the inverter is never running more than 50% of its rating. And that way, it doesn't heat up. You don't get degradation of the circuits from heat, and it lasts longer. So, anyways, I'll do a full video on that. I just thought I'd give you guys a heads up on it before I do that. All right. So remember, stay happy no matter what life throws at you. Stay safe, don't go out and do anything foolish. Keep adding to your preps. Water, food, medicine, clothing. Add a new skill and plant an indoor garden. It doesn't have to be a big one, just grow a couple plants because this winter is going to get really tough.